Hey viewers, welcome the fuck back. We shall be taking on the Stone Tower Temple this time round. So, let's go on and see here. As you can see, I went ahead and bought a Chow Tzu, or whatever the fuck it is, Romani. Whatever the fuck it is. Anyways, you drink it and it gives you infinite magic. That's gonna be useful from this point on. So, now that we've got infinite magic, go on and, just stand there like a moron. Okay, break this pot and get a fairy. There we go. So now I've got full fairy bottles. Awesome. So, let me see. This actually gave me the boss in this actually gave me quite a bit of trouble. I've never actually done this dungeon with just 3 hearts before. For the most part, I did fairly okay, but it wasn't easy by any means. So yeah, just go right up left and we can get the fuck back in there. Also, I don't care what anyone says, ginger ale sucks balls. So, now that we've got all the switches pressed on, let me think here. Some news viewers. I may not be working on the house anymore. It depends on what the person does about the fucking air conditioner furnace. Apparently, it's broken and the people we're buying it from doesn't want to fucking replace it. I mean, we can't get it lit at all. So, yeah. This is quite a bit of an annoyance, but, go on and hit that switch to make a treasure chest right there. We'll pick that up much later. You can pick it up now, but I don't normally pick it up. What I like to do in this room is take out all the bomb shoots first. Just walk up to them with the shield, and there you go. RageArmor's drink of choice for the day? Dr. Pepper. Alright, so if you're gonna do this, you're gonna need to blow up that wall, because we got some boxes right back here. And just go on and drop it onto a switch. There you go. Now then, we're also gonna need the Goron and Zora mask. Goron will obviously step down onto this big switch right here. If it isn't obvious, viewers, this dungeon, at least for the first few parts of it anyways, requires you to use said song. God, I love this game. This is actually my favorite dungeon in general, too, because it implements an idea that I have not ever seen in a Zelda game before or after. So I really like it, and I'll explain it once it gets up to that part, but I really fucking like the idea that they had for this dungeon in particular. Not the having to summon up or use the Eulogy of Emptiness to get past this gate. Now that's just kind of retarded. And what a creepy thing to appear on. You're gonna need bombs for this next part, and possibly arrows, but mainly bombs. And a Goron mask. But mainly bombs. Because, drop a bomb right there. We need to do that in order to get the key. What's funny is I actually figured this out on my first playthrough of this game fairly quickly. And granted, this is like a 8-year-old kid doing this. So yeah, as obviously right here you can see, we need the Goron mask to be able to cross this lava pit. These guys can be quite annoying. Just punch them twice with the Goron, that'll activate them once, and hit them the second time, and that'll kill them. Or make them go all kamikaze. And of course, hold down your shield until they blow the fuck up. Oh, I like how I did this. I couldn't have planned that out any better. Anyways, for doing that, we get a key, I believe. Yep, a key. So you actually have to do that. And in this treasure chest back here, we get the map. I normally don't pick up maps, but for this dungeon and the water temple dungeon, I really don't have those said dungeons memorized, so it's kind of a necessary thing. Anyways, go on and get your hook shot out, because we got a fairy to get in here. Alright, so now that we've got a key, we can move the fuck on. Oh god, this room. So many people have so much trouble with this room. It's insane. And I can understand why, because doing this section can be actually quite difficult. What you have to do is jump, or I'll explain it. You gotta go into the water and jump up onto that platform to get another key, which by the way is necessary. And I was having so much trouble with it, and I hope you guys can understand why too, because doing the jumping out of the water mechanics in this game isn't all that easy, especially with a platform that's that high. You need to have like a perfect timing. And of course come up at just the right angle. And there we go. So, for doing this we get another key, and we can shortcut this fairy right here. Just toss a bomb over that, or just toss a bomb over the fence and activate that. And with that, we activate the fairy on the other side, but we won't be able to get it for a little while. We need a special arrow to get said item, or to get said fairy. Normally they expect you to go through that smiling sunblock, but I have never done it that way. Mainly because it's way too much of a fucking hassle for me to bother trying to do that shit. So, in this section I actually forgot to go down and step on a switch. There is a switch at the very bottom of there. You want to go down there and step on the switch to make another, to make a treasure chest appear that you'll get in a later part of this. I did, however, remember that. Most of the switches that you step on in this game are holding fairies, so yeah. To do this, just aim at the mirror for a few seconds. I usually wait like 10 seconds to make sure I've got enough charge. and just run on up and shine the light on the smiling block. And that is a compass, I believe. Yep, compass. If you go through the door back there, it'll take you back to the beginning of the temple. So instead, let's break clutch just because I feel like it and come through this door. This is the room I was talking about where the stone mask is going to come in some serious handy. First things first, go on and knock all of these down. Take that off. And okay, you see these enemies right here? Well, they don't see me anymore. Yes, you absolutely want to have the stone mask for this area. It's not impossible to do it without the stone mask, but it is very difficult because these guys will constantly spawn and just try and attack you. Believe me, viewers, it's difficult. Once I found out that you could use the stone mask in this room, I have never done it without the stone mask since then. So, if you notice, there are actually two mirrors that we can shine light on in here to open up two separate things. So yeah, that's some fun stuff right there. Let me think here. I don't know who the hell likes those stupid fat heads. You know, those basically static electric things that you put on your walls of famous athletes. I say fuck that stupid shit. And yeah. So only one of these spaces is the one that makes the treasure chest appear. It always seems to be random for me because I've had it in multiple places. But I always start on the left side anyways. And for this time round, it was the one to the on the left side of this set. So of course it was the very last one that I was going for, which I think it was that one. Okay, yeah, it was the very last one. And there we go, we get another berry. Oh yeah. But yes, the stone mask is very much a useful mask. It's not a necessary mask, but it definitely makes getting through this game a hell of a lot easier. Makes it to where the Gerudos won't see you. Fuck. Makes this area a hell of a lot easier, that's for sure. Oh god. This room. So we get to have a lot of fun trying to race the... Oh, by the way, glitch right here. If you land on that, you can actually fly up onto the platform right there that I did. Little glitch discovered by me. I won't say... actually, I will say discovered by me because I've never seen anyone else do said glitch in a Let's Play or otherwise. So I say it's my glitch, I discovered it, it's the glitch of the RageArmor. This one, just ground pound that switch and hurry to get onto that switch. With that, we can now get another berry. Now getting to said berry can be quite difficult. I almost always have major problems doing this room. Because you got to, Deku fly all the way around the freaking room. Of course, if you're using Game Shark to where you can just float upwards, then it won't be much of a problem for you. But I'm doing this the legit way. But first things first, there's a fairy over here. Come here, fairy. You're a dick. Awesome. And this is the point that I was talking about, trying to get it turned around to where you can fly through this loop once you fly through it, you gotta be careful of the